What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Knuckles the Dread from Sonic Prime. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of our page and draw a small circle for the nose. We'll start right in the middle at the very top, come all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up. Let's draw a small highlight circle along the top center for a highlight, and we'll fill the bottom of the nose in black. Now from here we're going to draw the top edge of the muzzle. Let's start over on the left side of the nose. We're going to curve this down and then out towards the cheek. Go over towards the right side, come down and then out. Let's round out the cheeks. Starting back over on the left, come around and then in. Same thing on the right. And we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Down in the center. And we'll bend that back up towards the right side. Let's add the mouth shifted over towards the right. So we start on the left side, come down, and just pull that up towards the right side, add a bracket on the end. Now going back to the left side, let's step in, draw the bottom of the mouth. And come down, and then up towards the right side. On the right side, draw a straight line coming down, and we'll fill in that area, and then we'll separate the teeth. From the bottom, angle this up and in, curve this across and over towards the left. Let's move back to the center of our page just up above the nose and draw a straight line to separate the brow. Then over on the left side, curve the brow going out and then up, and do the same thing on the right. Now we want to round out the brow, starting back over on the left, curve this up and then bend that out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and then out. Now we tuck the side of the eyes in underneath the brow. Over on the left, let's step in, curve this around, come down and in on top of the cheeks. And we'll pull the iris and pupil towards the inside. Starting on the top left, let's draw a half oval. Coming down towards the bottom, and then up on the inside. Let's trace that oval along the inside, coming down and then up. Let's add a curve along the top of the pupil for a highlight. And we'll fill the bottom of the pupil in black. Now from here we move out to the side and draw on that first extension. From the top of the brow, let's step down, we curve this down, pull this in towards the side of the cheek, and then bend that back out towards the left. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping down, come down in towards the cheek, and then bend that back out. Let's taper this so it gets wider as we come back up. Come up, bend this out, and then into right about there, and then do the same thing on the right. And now we're going to add those straps across those extensions. Starting from the bottom, start with one curve, step up, and draw that 2 more times. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's add 3 curves along the top. Now I want to add one more extension in behind. From this point, let's step up. I'm just going to bend this out, bend this in. And I'm just going to curl this back out towards the side. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping up, all the way around, bend this in, and then we'll curl that out. Let's taper this back in towards the side. Let's add a set of straps along the bottom, starting on the left, curve this up and down, step up and draw that 2 more times. And I'll add another set along the top. Now from here, we're going to place the bottom edge of the hat on top of the head. Starting over on the left, start by curving this up above the eye, and then we'll bend that down. Let's go to the right and do the same thing, going above the eye, and then down. Let's close off the center with a curve. Now we're going to draw the top edge of the brow underneath the hat, coming in and down on both sides. Now from here, we're going to draw on the side of the hat. Let's start over on the left side, bend this out, and then pull that back in. And then we'll bend this back out toward the outside corners of the hat. And then from here, we're going to bend this in and then up. Straight in, and bend that up towards the inside. Let's line this up on the right. Now from the inside, I'm just going to curve the hat, going out and then down. Now let's pull this down and back in towards the center with a curve. Now in between these 2 points, we're going to step down, add another curve for the top of the hat. And now I want to add a thick trim along the outside of the hat. Let's start from the bottom. I'm just going to taper this so it gets wider as it comes up. Trace the top, and then work our way down towards the middle. I'm going to go all the way across towards the right side, doing the same thing. And once we complete the head, let's move down and draw the inside edge of the jacket. Leaving a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left side, curve this in, and then down towards the bottom. Go to the right side, and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height. From the bottom of the jacket, we're going to curve this up and then out towards the hips. And then we'll go straight up, and then bend that out. Now I want to go back and draw in the collar. We're going to start halfway along this line, bend the collar going up, and then all the way out towards the side. Line that up on the right, then angle this up and in underneath the head. Let's trace the collar along the outside, coming in, all the way down toward the inside. Now I want to draw the vest along the inside. Start from the side, angle this down and in towards the middle, come straight down, angle down and out towards the side. Let's go back up to the top and draw a small circle for the button. Let's add 2 flaps coming down the side, starting from the bottom of the collar, angle this down and out, and we'll curve this in and then down towards the bottom. And then we'll add a little pattern along the inside. From the top corner, step down, angle up and in, come down at an angle, and then back out. Let's go down towards the bottom and do the same thing, working our way up towards the top. And now we're going to move back to the center, step down and add a curve, going up and then down. Let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, bend the leg going out, and then down towards the bottom, go to the right, and do the same thing. Let's wrap that thick cuff around the base of the leg. From the left side, we're going to step in, it's going to bend this out, and then pull that up towards the side. Now you also want to have a little bit of an overlap on the outside of the leg. So we're going to step in, bend the leg going up, and then in underneath the coat. From the outside of the cuff, let's step up, go out, and then down towards the side. From the inside, come down and in. And then from the outside, come down and out. And I want to connect the bottom with a curve, but we're going to add a notch along the inside. So start by coming down and in, add an upside down V, continue towards the inside. From the inside of the cuff, let's step out, curve the heel coming in and down towards the bottom, and then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left, bend this down, and then up. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw the top of the foot, and bend this up, and then in towards the outside of the cuff. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom, so we'll take this curve, step up from the toe, and just trace that across on both sides. Now we're also going to add that strap across the top of the foot. Let's start from the outside of the cuff, come in and then down. Now step over towards the outside and draw that same curve. And I also want to add a texture across that strap. Starting back at the top, just going to taper it down towards the middle. And then from the center of the strap, come in and just tuck that in behind. And now let's go back up to the top and draw on the arms. We're going to start halfway down the side of the body, then the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. Let's add a thick cuff around the wrist. We're going to step in, bend this up, and then out towards the side. Now from the outside of the cuff, we'll step back in, bend the arm going up, and then in underneath the collar. From the outside of the cuff, draw two straight angle lines coming down, close off the bottom with another curve. Now we also want to add a small trim along the bottom. So we're going to step up, just follow that curve coming back in. Now with the cuff in place, let's draw the large hands. We're going to start from the inside corner, start with a half circle, coming in and then out for the thumb, close off the end with a bracket. Let's go back to the outside of the cuff. We'll draw the outside of the hand going out, come in. Now I just want to tuck this up underneath the thumb. Now from the bracket, we're going to add a trim going out and then up. Now we're going to add two large spikes underneath the hand. Let's start from the bottom, come down, and then up like a large V. Let's add another spike on the outside, going out and then in. And now we're going to add the tail over on the left side, starting from the hip. And then we'll finish off by signing our art and adding a splash of color. And that's pretty much it. There's Knuckles the Dread from Sonic Prime. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please smash that like button because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.